that if everybody else, well, I might, if this thing lets me do it. Oh my goodness. What did I do?
Hey, Krisha.
Hey, what? Yeah, Bill.
Hey, when was the Logan Reentry Council meeting today?
Oh my gosh.
It was at 1 today.
All right. When I got the email today, it didn't have a time, so I had no idea what time to
Okay,
log on there, so I apologize.
not a problem, not a problem. We just didn't talk about a whole lot. We talked about snow and, if Aaliyah jumps on this one, she'll probably talk about, some budget cuts to DRS and things, but,
Still trying to figure this out.
oh, you're fine.
I can put my information in there.
No. So this is Caitlin Davis. We got your name at least. So
Yeah.
she will be the new chair for the Wyoming Reentry Council. And I'll let her do her introductions after she gets her information typed in there. And if we can do a quick round of introductions, and then she's got a presenter for us.
What? I have one more question.
Sure.
Here, I'll put my finger. The thing the other day for Reentry Council for
Kind of quiet, Phil.
McDowell County. Did that go off or no? Did that happen? The one at McDowell County,
The
the
what?
Reentry Council. Can you hear me?
Barely.
I don't know if that's any better.
So the McDowell
We-
Council, that would have been
I went to that
on
one.
Tuesday.
I tried to log into it and it wasn't there for whatever reason.
Okay. I will have to check with the chairs. I mean, Jen or Seth, were you guys there? I was in strategic planning all day on Tuesday and all day Wednesday, so the chairs were supposed to host the meeting, so I don't know.
So I logged on to a meeting. I don't know if it was yesterday. My days are all mixed up, but no one ever came on. The host never started the meeting. I think that happened twice in the same day.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
You're welcome. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So Ms. Caitlin, whenever you're ready to, introduce yourself, and then, pass it off to other people, we'll introduce ourselves, and then Crystal, whenever she's ready.
All right.
Here's yours.
My name's Caitlin Davis. I am the community health liaison for One Voice in Oceana in Wyoming County. Not really sure what else to say. But if everybody wants to, I'd like to welcome everybody first. If everybody would like to introduce themselves, and after that, we'll head into the guest speaker.
You want to tell us a little about what One Voice does and why you're there and anything that you want to share? So
One Voice helps helps close the gap between bringing community and recovery together. A few things we do have a coffee shop out there. That's One Cup. It's an entity under, or we're under them, one of the two. We host different trainings, community events here. We do have a kitchen. Some of the stuff that I do more of, it's kind of similar to peer support work. I've done things ranging from helping individuals get into treatment, assisting them with applying for HUD, SNAP, driver's license, GD classes. We have a community laundry room out there. If people need to do laundry, they come in. We provide the laundry soap. Free of charge, they can come and do their wash and dry their clothes. We do, Oceana has a lot of homeless individuals. So, we do have some that come in, we feed them, we give them a warm meal. We've provided, hygiene bags. While supplies last, it's pretty much based off donations and funding. We, I can refer them, there's, what's that called? Down here. Yeah, there's a consignment shop, thrift shop down here that they allow us to write referrals to. And they help provide people with clothes, shoes, coats, different things. We do outreaches also. We've done coat drives. We've held coat drives here. There's an abundance. We actually have something coming up, for partnering with Salvation Army to provide children with Christmas gifts through the Angel Tree Project. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. We also, in Wyoming County, we do what's called the Food for Angels program. One of our volunteers, Bobby, oversees that part. They pack snack bags for kids to take home on the weekends. All the schools from Wyoming County come and pick them up, and they distribute them on Fridays before the children go home. Just in case some kids don't have access to meals, so it at least gives them something to be able to eat on the weekends. I'm sure there's all kinds that I'm not mentioning.
There's a resource we're involved in.
I help link people to resources. A lot of people, I think the most that I've had to refer people to was utility assistance. I help link them to resources, transportation, just whatever's in my power to do, I do. And if I can't do it, I find somebody that can help us do it.
Go ahead.
Awesome. So
I'll have to do that in a minute.
do you want to call on somebody next?
Oh, there is a list over there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Jen Call, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yep. Hi. My name is Jen. I am the outreach coordinator for the Northwood Health Systems crisis units. We have 2 crisis units in the Northern Panhandle. We are located in Wheeling and also in Weirton. We are a dual facility, so we can admit for substance use disorder, detox, mental health crises. Somebody needs medication management. We have 16 beds at each facility. I don't know if I already said that. I say this so much. I don't know if I already said there's 16 beds or not, but we have 16 beds. We are a short-term stay, about 5 to 7 days. So our goal is to get symptoms stabilized and then send them to a longer-term rehab or outpatient services. So we would accept referrals from all over the state. So that's why I get on the meetings to let everybody know if they would need to utilize us as a resource. And go ahead, Seth.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Seth Hansen with Groups Recover Together. I'm the Partnership Development Manager for West Virginia. We're an outpatient opioid use disorder treatment program across the state with 7 locations. Closest to you guys would probably be Bluefield and Beckley. We offer, we also offer a telehealth virtual option as well to help with the transportation barriers. And again, just want to be a resource for everybody, including Wyoming County, obviously. And I'll pass it on to Sabrina. So it looks like she's just joining. Jay Hoagland.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Salisbury, actually, and I am with Southern Highlands Community Mental Health Center. We offer several services as far as inpatient treatment for substance use, such as our Women's Center for Waves and Male Center for, which is Legends. We're also doing street outreach, so it's very interesting to know what you guys are doing in the community. But that's about it.
And Phil, and then Sabrina.
I'm Phil Michael. I'm with West Virginia Workforce and the PROUD program. We deal with federal inmates in the halfway houses, RRCs, to be able to employ them in a good paying position. And we're sort of new. There's two of us throughout the state, one in the north. His name is Wes, and then myself here in the southern part of the state. I'm at the state capitol. I've got my information in the chat. One thing that I've noticed just for the past few months that I've been doing this is that there is a dire need for housing, and you know, specifically for state residents. And you know, so if you have those abilities, I'm trying to house a gentleman actually right now coming into the area, and so I might lean on you a little bit there, Krisha, to see if you've got some ideas, because he's coming down on Monday and he has nowhere to go from what I understand. So, but anyway, I mean, what we're tasked with is to try and help people that have been incarcerated in federal prison and to be able to get them back on the right road to a good paying position. And appreciate you letting me be on the call, and I'll go with Sabrina next.
She was here, and then I don't know where she went, but I'm excited to hear from Sabrina. I heard from her or got some emails from her earlier and heard some information. So, oh, there you are.
I'm
Okay.
coming. I'm
Okay.
sorry, everyone. I was doing something, and then when you said 3 o'clock, I said, "Oh my God, it's 3 o'clock. I can just jump on now." So, you have to repeat what you said, because what do you want me to do?
If you want to just introduce yourself, give a quick overview of what you're doing, and
Sure. So, my name is Sabrina Reese, and many of you maybe have recognized me or know me through Telemon Corporation. I spent about 10 years over there doing permanent supportive housing programs. I'm now with Semper Lee, and we're getting ready to launch our recovery village. And we're hoping that this is going to open mid-January. The recovery village is going to provide transitional housing to individuals who are actively pursuing their recovery. Right now, we're only doing community-based referrals. It's not really a self-referral process, because the expectation is that all of the residents will be participating in some type of treatment. And it doesn't have to be a specific treatment. It's really treatment of their choice. It could be MAT, it could be any kind of outpatient, it could be some inpatient. We really just want to make sure that the residents that are coming are able to live independently, and that's where the case managers and the referral form will come in. I have a link that I can share. I'll send it in the, actually, I can probably put it in the chat box. And I don't mind if you share the link with your colleagues, but just keep in mind that we're only accepting community-based referrals. So try not to pass the link out to clients. I know that we can't avoid that, and I'm probably going to get that anyways. But if I can avoid that, at least in the beginning, it'll let me sift through the actual referrals that should be coming through. And since we're planning to open in January, I want to start going through the referrals now so I can start sending out some acceptance letters. And that way the residents know, like, okay, we have a place to go in January. I'm hoping to get out and do some more presentations at other meetings in the community within the next few weeks. So if you want me to come present or you want me to talk about our program, just shoot me an email and I'll put it on our calendars. That's it.
Sabrina, who'd you say you worked with?
Right now I'm with Semper Libri and we're in Martinsburg, West Virginia.
How do you spell that?
It's SEMPERLIBERI. So it's Semperli for short.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to introduce my guest speaker. She is she's a voice for recovery. She started as a coworker and has become a friend. And I will let her take over.
Hello, everyone. My name is Crystal Lusk. I am originally from Wyoming County in Oceana. Coming from a unstable home and ending up with anxiety and PTSD and all that, I've come a long way. I graduated from Inspires. I come home looking for employment, come to One Voice to talk about getting my food handler's card to get a job. And ended up putting my application in here and got hired. And I'm thankful for that because I prayed for God to put me somewhere that I needed to be to help me stay in my recovery. Because when you return to same people, places, and things, it's kind of hard to do that. And 3 days later, One Voice called me back for a second interview. So, and since then, I've started my GED. I have got my recovery coach license. I have learned how to be not just a coworker, but a friend. And I've learned what it's like to have true friends. And I'm thankful for that because I never had that in my life. I now have a family, a husband. I have a 7-year-old little boy named Maverick Lusk. Getting clean, they say when you get clean, God will try to help give you everything you want. Well, God has given me everything I wanted. All I wanted was a family and a nice, normal, boring life, and that's what I got. And I just got great coworkers to go with it. They're very understanding. If I need to talk, they're there. And they've taught me my time management. They've taught me how important it is to show up and be accountable. And they've given me a lot along the way. And I'm really thankful for that. And that's all.
Well, thank you for sharing, Crystal, and congratulations on working on your GED. I mean,
Thank you. It's rough.
it is. I work part-time for Kentucky Adult Ed, and so I work with GED seeking students.
Math is kicking my butt.
That's what everybody says. Everybody waits
Yeah.
use math till last. So
Yeah. And if anybody has any questions, I'm willing to answer them.
you know, time management, all of those basic life skills are just things that, anybody that's in reentry and recovery that you just didn't learn. And so, we talk about arrested development and, whatever age you started using or whatever age you were first incarcerated, that's when your aging process kind of stopped. And so, if you were 14, 15 years old, did you learn how to cook? Did you learn how to, manage money and do financial literacy. Some of us still, all of those things. And so, now as an adult, you feel kind of like you're stuck and you don't know the next steps and what do I need to do? So,
Exactly. And one voice has been very, very patient with me. I'll tell you that. I mean, I didn't start using until I was 21 because I grew up that drugs were bad, but they were acceptable, you know? And I always tell Debbie, I don't know what's worse for your parent to be there and be gone or be gone and be gone, you know? And I become a mom at 8 years old with my sister. So yeah, but a bad breakup landed me around the wrong people and there I went. So, but when I did get in trouble, after 3 months in jail, I come out and got pregnant. Me and my husband both was told we'd never have kids. And that's when I knew it was time to straighten up. Because I always said, if God would give me that baby, I'd do right by it. Lord knows I'm trying my best. I mean, it ain't easy, but I have a lot of people here that help, especially Debbie and Caitlin. They've been there. My son is getting checked for level 1 high functioning autism. He just got expelled for the second time. Yeah, so he's having a little bit of trouble. So, but they help me know how to help him in the best way possible, especially Debbie, because she specializes in that. So, but they've been really patient with me because I went from no management to, but I love it. I'm so thankful for it. I really am. I wouldn't change nothing. And I appreciate y'all listening to me.
Sorry, this tablet's not very big. We're trying to adjust it here. I do not have any open news as this is my first time hosting one of these. I don't know if anybody on here was attended the last meeting. Couldn't tell you when the last meeting was.
Newbie.
We have some new things going on here. We were granted a CVS, where's that paper at? Right here. A CVS called to care grant for to purchase personal hygiene items. I will, I'll be hosting some outreaches to distribute those. Like I said earlier, we have the Salvation Army Angel Tree distribution. They came twice. I think once in October, no, twice in October, to hope for people to come and sign their kids up. And they'll come December 19th to do the distribution here. We are also partnering with WVU Extension to host food and nutrition classes that'll be also open to the public. We have a local church here that does donate. They do quarterly donations for hygiene, with some hygiene products. That's probably the most, that and utilities is what I mostly get clients needing. So the hygiene, like I said, around Oceana, there's people living under bridges. It's sad. So we try to help them as much as we can. Try to help them meet basic needs. Hygiene being one of them. A lot of my clients ask us for the wipes like they're not really baby wipes, they're like a disposable towel or something like that. The beginning of December, I will start, our support groups here. 12-step, we have 2 different 12-step programs. Free to Grow and Stepping into Freedom.
Finally.
We'll be closed next week for Thanksgiving, so, those will begin in December.
I'm really excited about that. Because we don't have any here.
Does anybody have any new business that they'd like to discuss?
Or questions?
I do. My name is Amanda. I'm with Jen here, and we work with Southern Highlands. Did you say you had 2 programs opening up in December?
There's, there's 2 different support groups.
Okay,
We'll do the Stepping into Freedom first. That'll be the first 12 weeks, and then we'll do the, Free to Grow.
okay.
And they'll be every Tuesday at One Voice at 2:00.
Okay. I got your contact information. I'll probably be in contact with you.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
What about next month? Do you want to post, or do we want to have a meeting next month? Do you want to cancel for next month? Totally up to you. I don't know when you guys close for Christmas.
The 20th will be our last day.
Okay.
Christmas. We can keep it for now, and if something comes up, I'll email you.
Okay,
That's okay.
fine. Sounds good. Do you have a presenter for next month?
Not yet.
Okay. All right.
I would have been on this. My father passed away last week,
Oh,
so
sorry.
I've been trying to catch up this week.
Oh, gosh.
And I would really like to give props to Seth for Groups Recover. I'm part of that program. And it is awesome. Really, really awesome. I mean, I've been in a lot of the programs and I'm the most comfortable and I have every help available to me, and I love that. They are awesome. Thank you guys.
Way to go, Seth.
So happy to hear that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And my contact information is in the chat if anybody has any questions, any available resources. If they need any resources, anything we can do to help anybody really. Does anybody have any questions?
I don't think so. You survived your first meeting, ma'am.
It's been a little nerve-wracking today, but it's been all right.
Been all right. Yeah. Crystal, thank you for sharing your story, and
Yes.
Thank y'all for having me.
especially during, the week before Thanksgiving, we're thankful that you're still here with us and that you're able to share your story and help others.
If anybody has any questions or anything, Caitlin knows how to get a hold of me.
And Sabrina dropped over the chat to thank you. You guys did amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I do have one question. Is there a way to I can't scroll up on this tablet?
I will send you the chat. Yep,
Okay, thank you.
I will do that.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys for coming.
All right, we'll see you next month then.
See you next month.
All right. Thanks,
Bye,
everyone.
guys.
Have a good
Yeah.
night.
Bye.